Hi guys, this is Eunice and welcome to the show Herbal Medicine, Herbal Knowledge for our Wednesday. I'm going to cut the TV down a little bit. I am so excited to bring this particular video to you, and it's nothing new. We're going to be talking about hemp. And the reason why we're talking about hemp is because the hemp businesses are thriving. The authorities are also on top of it, and all that kind of stuff. So some people are afraid to get into using hemp because of their jobs and things like that, because of the THC and all that. So I'm going to hopefully clear up some of this stuff with you guys and so far, because I do know that, I tell people to do research all the time on stuff, because you are responsible for your health. But I do know that a lot of people do not take the time to do research and so forth. And then sometimes when you are doing the research and so forth, you get I'll say you get loaded down with a whole lot of information and so forth that you don't understand and things like that. So I have my little notes here today and so far. This is not the first time I have discussed hemp and so far, but I do want to say a couple little things about it before we get into it. Okay, because I also had contacted this company. Well, actually, they contacted me, and they are vendors for those hemp supplements, the gummies, and other products and so forth that I have not created or formulated, because mainly the herbal medicines that we have is I just use them straight, or I formulate a couple herbal supplements, to blend in for a certain issue and so forth. For instance, like migraine and so forth, I formulated the herbal herbs together to create migraine. Migraine is a herbal supplement to help with the health of your brains, which works, and I have several clients who do use that, and I've gotten really great feedback on that. But we're not going to get into that. I'm just trying to use these examples to get to, I guess, what I'm saying, and I'm taking the long route. Okay, but the thing of it is, okay, the issues and so forth, when I tried to go ahead and start my hemp by, sourcing it from this vendor and this and that, I was going to get the gummies and, this and that, so forth, put it on my website to sell and yada, 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 and so forth. Quickly did, things start going bad. Okay, because one of the things is the, whenever you have a website, you have to have like a server to sell payments, or to do like PayPal. PayPal's not the problem because they would accept the payments for that. But Wix do not want to accept payments for the hemp products and things like that. And then there was another company also that did not want to sell payments for those products and so forth. And with Square, they want to know what products you are selling, so that they will accept payment for those products and so forth. So it's a big thing. It's a big mess in order to get into the right framework to actually sell these products and so forth. Now, we have not had any problem with selling the hemp herbal capsules, which is, what we do sell. That's the only thing we do sell. Oh, and the hemp oil. So those are the two things that we do sell that you can purchase on our website, www.shawherbsmedicine.com, and everything. So I'm actually grateful to be selling those. Since all the mess is going on with that and so forth. But anyway, we're going to get into this and all that. Most people are aware of the hemp. They're aware of the THC. Like I said, people are concerned when they use hemp and so forth. They're concerned about the THC because they're concerned about their job, that they get hurt and this and that and so forth. They find THC in your system, and then it's a whole newborn game and things like that. But hemp is a harmless plant, and hemp, the ones that we use, I would say if it does have THC in it, it's so tiny amount that it's not even, I could say, traceable. I do have a few clients that do use the hemp herbal capsule that we do have, and so far, and from the feedback that I got from them is that this just relaxes them, just makes them feel calm, and it just helps them, with all that and everything. Hemp can be used in foods and things like that, as well as health products, and as well as it's a natural remedy, really, and all that. Now, the thing of it is, there are different plants, different levels of hemp, and so forth. And this is the confusion about the hemp. People are confused with the marijuana. However, contains only traces of the THC, main chemical in the marijuana that makes people get high and this and that and so forth. Which, that is the concern, and that is the reason why the authorities are all over it and things like that. That is the reason why I myself had issues with trying to get, trying to source it and to sell it and so forth and things like that. It was just complicated, so I just didn't want to just get into it, so I just put it off. Like I said, we do have our hemp herbal capsule, which we've had on that way before this hoopla came up about the THC and all that, and everything. So there are certain forms of hemp and all that, and that is the I should say, one of the things, or one of the current concerns as well, is the different forms of hemp. Or, THC, you got the Delta 8, they all saying Delta 8 now can't be sold. Certain states don't even allow the selling of Delta 8 products and things like that, because they say that it has the THC in it, I guess more than what the feds or law enforcement allow, whatever. But it was the Delta 9. Delta 8 was the products that we were allowed to sell, because Delta 9 is the one who showed up with the THC, or, and this and that. But now they're saying the Delta 8 has the THC, and you have to have certain criteria and things like that to be able to sell it, and all kinds of mess going on with that. So so anyway, it is a mess, and everything. And then you got the hemp oil versus the CBD oil, which is totally different. CBD oil does have the THC in it. Hemp oil does not. Okay, from my understanding. And I'm reading some of the stuff here on this here page. It says hemp oil called hemp oil is made by cold processing hemp seeds, just like any other type of oil. Hemp oil can be added to foods such as salads, dips, and spreads. Okay, that is the hemp oil without the THC. Okay, so let's get into what this here hemp benefits are. Hemp benefits. So that's what the video is all about, the hemp benefits. But I wanted to get into all the other stuff to let you know all the hoopla that is going on about the hemp. And I'm pretty sure you heard it already as well. Okay, first of all, the hemp oil, hemp herbal capsule, both without THC, reduces heart risk. It reduces heart diseases and so forth. Heart disease, it reduces heart diseases and so forth. Hemp is very, very good for the heart, period. It is very, very good for the heart. It's very nutritious as well. It has proteins, minerals, it has vitamin E, it has the omega-3 fats, and it also has something called gamma, I ain't even gonna try to say that name, but anyway, when you do your research, you may see it as well. It's spelled Linolenic, linolenic. Oh, and I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Okay. All right. Also, hemp helps with the digestive system. And speaking of the digestive system, we know that 80% of Americans have a digestive system that needs, how am I going to say this? Okay, 80% of the American people has a poor digestive system, including me. So that's how I'm going to say it. Okay, and with the hemp, it helps the digestive system. Because if you have a poor digestive system and so forth, it creates other problems. It creates other problems and so forth. So these are two of the main things right there that makes you want to go out and find hemp oil, hemp herbal capsule, or hemp products and so forth and things like that. Because you have it helps your heart, help reduce heart diseases, and it helps your digestive system. And when you have issues with either one of those, your heart and your digestive system, it just causes a whole lot of other problems and things like that. So, I mean, this herb is great to have, it's great to use, and things like that. And it's safe to use. And it does, this hemp that I'm speaking of does not have the THC. Okay? Also, with the hemp oil and so forth, it helps your skin. It helps with skin issues and so forth and things like that. It gives you younger, brighter, and younger skin. So that is good for the skin. It helps with your skin disorders and so forth. Skin disorders are like those rashes or things like that, people get that, that comes on to their skin and things like that. It helps with that. Okay, also too, it helps with ladies who have menopause. It helps reduce that because hemp herbal capsule that we use in the herbal capsule and the hemp oil is also consumable. So you can like treat yourself from the inside out. With your skin issue, helps with your heart diseases, also helps with the digestive system because this hemp is consumable. The capsule goes in, the oil can go in on salads, foods, and others and things like that. It tastes bad, of course. It does. It tastes bad, but it's good for you. It is good for you. And so forth. So today I just wanted to come back on and talk about hemp a little and so forth because I've been reading a lot about it from my Newsbreak app, reading who in Hollywood, some of the celebrities are actually selling these products and things like that. Also too, I've been reading about the authority and so forth and things like that, how they're still on top of this, trying to prevent or preventing people from selling it. They have several states. There's only a few states that can sell the Delta 8 products and so far, and everything. And there is few people that are selling the product. You don't hear about this stuff as much as you used to, but you know, you may not be paying any mind or anything like that and so far. But you know, as I said, do your research. You know, your health is your priority, and all that and so forth. And there are safe CBD products. There are safe hemp products that you can use to help and so forth and things like that. Be very careful and so forth, because I do know that some people have had bad experiences with those gummies. So if you you know, so you do have to be careful. You do have to do your research. I wouldn't advise just jumping up, running out and getting some gummies and things like that. So do your research and so forth, things like that and so forth, to see what is the best route for you and all that. And again, you know, I wanted to, you know, talk to you about my experience when I had attempted to, you know, source the gummies. Also, there was a couple other things that I had sourced, begin to source, you know, for my store. And, you know, quickly, I didn't have any authorities coming to me or any of this or any of that and so forth. But when I listed these products in on my store, on my website, that's when I was notified that, you know, they would not be able to process my payments and things like that, because these items are prohibited and so forth and things like that. So, you know, I still, you know, just wanted, you know, like I said, to come on to let you know how these hemp health benefits, because that's what, again, the video is about, hemp health benefits. And it do really have beneficial products out here to help you and all those things that I'm saying and so forth. But, you know, like I said, do your research on this hemp and so forth, because, you know, certain people are, you know, selling these products and so forth, have gotten their whatever criteria done to sell these products and so forth, however they do, and things like that, and, you know, go on the extra steps or whatever they need to do that and everything. But like I said, the hemp herbal capsule that we have and the herbal oil that we have are very beneficial, and I do have a few people that does use that, and there's never been any complaints. And from my understanding and my research, there is no THC in those products and so forth, things like that. But again, do your own research, and I just keep saying it over because it is important, because again, your health is your priority, and I'm just putting out, you know, pinpointing facts and so forth to let you know about what herbs can benefit you, how they can benefit you, and things like that. So anyway, I hope this has been a informational video for you, for those who are interested in those type of products and things like that. I hope this video will help you to do the research and so forth, and if you are inclined to try them out, definitely do research. Seek a herbalist or healthcare provider before you start any herbal regimen. Do that. Seek a herbalist or healthcare provider and so forth. And I'll catch you on the next Wednesday for our herbal knowledge. Bye.